My name is Sharon Crandall.
My name's Ann Noble.
And I'm a chaplain.
In the LA County jails.
And this is The Work.
And this is The Work. Okay, here at Men's Central Jail, just parked and waiting to go in for Ash Wednesday. I'm super excited. It's one of my favorite days. We get to administer ashes, pray with people. We see so many people, and it's intense. It can be really intense. So I'm just gonna be here. I'm taking a moment to just prepare myself and make sure I'm ready to go in. It's a really special day, beginning of Lent, and I'm just so grateful and excited that I get to share it with her friends behind bars. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes.
We just left Men's Central Jail and Twin Towers Correctional Facility.
Just finished Ash Wednesday.
Ash Wednesday is always a powerful and exhausting day in the jail. It's the one day where we can go all over. It's like having a free pass to go to every section of the jail without any prearranged appointments.
We walked to the 4,000 unit. Absolutely incredible. Handed out pencils, handed out rosaries.
Today was really incredible. I imposed ashes through bars. I imposed ashes face to face. I imposed ashes where I could just put my thumb up to a metal screen, and they had to move their head side to side and up and down to trace the cross.
So much goodness and so much sorrow.
It was full of joy. It was full of some sadness, but mostly it was about making connections and feeling incredible love. It's the one day in the jail too where we touch, where the work we do is about touch. I always try to anchor my hand on the side of their forehead while tracing the cross with my thumb. So I like to say it's like a hug. It's like a face hug. I also imposed ashes today at Twin Towers through trace slots, which means you really only see this part of their face. It's an incredibly intimate moment where I like to say I'm staring into the face of God, the eyes of God, over and over and over again. And I have to do that on my knees. I'm kneeling on the floor, and so is the man receiving the ashes. And so it's just full of reverence and grace and incredible intimacy. In those very short moments of tracing that cross, it feels like you've been sitting with someone for hours.
It's absolutely incredible. Really blessed to be able to do this work.
So it's one of my favorite days, quite honestly. Toward the end, my old body was struggling to be on my knees that long on a concrete floor. And one of the trustees saw that I was struggling and shifting side to side to try to get comfortable. He saw the long line of people still waiting to get their ashes. And so he brought over a flattened cardboard box for me to kneel on. It's those moments in the jail where you see so much goodness and so much grace and so much kindness. I leave today exhausted and hungry, but I leave just full of love. Those ashes, when people ask us, what does it mean? What does it mean? And we can get really churchy about it and tell some really important stories, but I always just kind of invite them to try it. And those words, remember you are dust, and to dust you shall return, what that means to me is essentially that we're all dust. We all come from dust. And so we're all connected and all a part of one another in this crazy, incredible, and beautiful world. So I can say it's always about love and always about connection.
Spiritual care isn't a luxury. It is a vital resource for human flourishing. But robust spiritual care requires resources: human, spiritual, and financial. This is the work. Join us and make a contribution to bring life-giving spiritual care to the unhoused, the incarcerated, and those who've been forgotten. Because we can't do the work without you.